Hello, welcome back. Welcome for me here. Today we're reacting to That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 2, Episode 18. Last time we left off with Rimuru sending basically all of his forces to the animal kingdom of Yurizania. I think that's the name of it. It was a really cool scene. It was just really cool. Just like all of the I don't even know how to describe it. It was really cool. Rimuru had a lot more forces than I thought he would have, which is, I mean, he had a lot. Like, he had, like, the full, like, what was it called? Like, the green numbers, the yellow numbers, and then, like, Benimaru's forces, and then Gabiru's forces, and then Shion's forces. Like, there was just so many people, and then there's also, like, the Ranga Riders, I think they were called. So it's like, there's just so many people, like, involved right now. And Benimaru is leading it all up, and it's gonna be really cool. I hope we end up getting to see some of that fight, because like Benimaru versus that ice sword guy, it's kind of like a perfect matchup. You know, you have like fire versus ice. I think that's kind of really cool. I don't remember a lot else that happened, but I do remember that we are sending Rimuru to the wall bridges, and Shion and Ranga and Trainee are going with them. And I think that's gonna be really cool. Like, I can't wait to see. Honestly, like I kind of expected Ranga's from Skate. I'm mixing names up. So I expected it to be Ranga and Shion. I kind of expected that. I do think Shauna would have gone better, but I do kind of agree that like Shion kind of needs to get her revenge, you know. But I think it's really important for Trainee to be there, and I'm really excited for that. So yeah. I don't have anything else to say, so let's just get into it. In 3, 2, 1. Like, this is just really cool. And it's a lot like when Hinata, I think her name was, did that big thing on Rimuru. So that's just really cool. He's such a himbo, and I love him. You guys don't even understand. Okay, so so everyone's going their separate ways now. We don't have Diablo anymore either. I hope we don't all stay separated for that long. Cause like, yeah, we do have Veldora and Rimuru and all of them here, but like, I'd feel a lot better if we had Benimaru and Diablo here, you know? Oh yes, oh yeah, so they're getting updated on what happened, yeah. But how would that person know about Veldora? Oh yeah, I forgot they were spreading like the Veldora rumor. I totally forgot about that. Okay, so like Clam is really getting played by Rimuru. I'm not expecting that. Yeah, so he's really being played by Rimuru. It's honestly surprising. Or at least I think that he is being played by Rimuru. I'm not sure. Oh, this is the Vampire Demon Lord, right? Wait, no, this is Frey. Why is Frey here? Oh, Malam. What was that? Was it like I think that was a flashback? I'm not sure. What did she get? The arm, the dragon hands. They look stuffed, like oven mitts almost. Oh, it was Rimuru. Or is this the flashback? I'm not what's happening? Oh, this is a flashback. Okay, because they had the because she had the necklace thing when we first started the scene. It's going to end up controlling Malim. It's going to control her or something. Yeah, it did. It's controlling her or something. Ooh, that's like kind of cool. Not, I don't know if it's symbolism, but like the present she got from Rimuru falling off of her. Demon marionette. Okay, so that's what happened. Okay, that's interesting. I never seen him like laugh like that. Oh, so this is how Clayman actually is. I mean, Rimuru ended up just taking the necklace off of her, I assume. Yes, so he has full control of Malim now, and apparently he never liked Malim. He's just going like full maniacal. Like I've never seen him like this before. It's kind of really weird. So Malim had was never on his side. It looks like Frey owes him a favor or whatever, and that's why how this all has happened. It's actually kind of good though because we're getting a lot of character, like just in general from Frey and Clayman, who we like. Clayman just stands in his room and drinks wine all day, and Frey has appeared like twice. So like it's good to see like stuff from them, you know. Mm. So Clayman's trying to manipulate everything, but I don't know if he is full successfully doing that or not. It's this demon lord. I totally forgot about him until he was mentioned a couple episodes ago. Guy Crimson. Okay. Guy Crimson. I've heard of him actually. I've heard a lot of manga and light novel readers really disliking this episode because of some things apparently about him. I don't know exactly what's happening. So like Rem and Ram vibes. But what would this dude want with the Platinum Devil? Or what, Platinum Saber? Yo, new husbando just dropped. And he leans that way. Okay. Um, I'm getting distracted. Anyway, he looks cool, I guess. Guy Crimson. He lives in this tundra ice place. So it looks like this episode is all just we're seeing the other demon lords prepare for the wall bridges, which I really like. It's a pretty good decision to like build up other demon lords instead of just like randomly dropping them at the wall bridges, you know. Yep. So Malim is the oldest and strongest, or one of the oldest, along with Guy Crimson. Sketchy stuff's going on. So it looks like Crimson and Malim are two of the oldest demon lords, and Clayman's one of the newest ones, which is interesting. You'll be participating too. So, what's are they saying that they'll end up going to the wall bridges? I mean, at least we got Rep and Slime. Okay, so now they're talking about Rimuru. Oh, okay, so I call him Guy Crimson. I don't know if I was supposed to name him, but he's apparently really powerful. So is this guy like on like the level of Malim? Yeah, so he is. That's scary. Alright, alright. And who is this? Another demon lord? Oh, she's a dragon too. So she's like with Veldora. I actually kind of really like Guy Crimson, not gonna lie. My younger brother Veldora. Okay, so this is actually really interesting though. Wait, what? But it was Rimuru though. But like all of them are wrong. I can't wait for all to hit the fan when Rimuru. But this girl is Veldora's sister, so I think she's gonna see through this and be like, nah, I don't see Veldora doing that. Yeah, so she's kind of like skeptical right here. A hyperspace. What does that mean? Are they gonna jump onto it being Rimuru? Okay, so they're onto it. Okay, this is kind of cool. I mean, the Leon dude, we don't like him because of, all that stuff. But if Crimson can be on Rimuru's side, that'd be really good. Yeah, I can't wait for it. It's gonna be so fun. But Veldora is also suppressing it. Like, I don't doubt that Veldora is a little bit weaker, but like he is suppressing it right now, so. And I hope they do. Okay, so he's still on the otherworlder thing. But who's the one interfering? Oh. But how? Or am I just not remembering something? Yeah, there's lots of I'm really excited for the Walper just now. Yeah, like I don't think Malim wanted to be besties with Rimuru for like no reason. So okay, so his name is just Guy. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what his goal is. I have a theory, but I can't wait for the Walper just now though. Hmm. So if she comes, then she can meet Veldora. Oh wait, no. Oh, she already knows that Veldora's gonna be there. I mean, Veldora kind of isn't, but like Rimuru has has him on speed dial, so. I really like Guy. I don't know why, I just really do. Okay, so next time, the signal to begin the banquet. That makes it sound like we're not gonna get the wall bridges. Like they keep kind of pushing the wall bridges back. I mean, like we're only this is only the 6th episode, but like I just really want the wall bridges to happen. Yeah. So first off, I want to talk about Leon because he's really interesting and he has kind of a motivation. Like we know he wants to bring other worlders or whatever. I think that was his gig. As it seems, he's not been successful because Rimuru has been interfering. I don't know how Rimuru's been interfering. I mean, like, Rimuru is another worlder too. That is the right term, I think. But I think what his goal, like, the reason this is kind of like a crackpot theory, but I think the reason he might be trying so desperately to try to bring other worlders to this world, and they even mentioned a specific person, or something like that. And so I think maybe Leon himself is another worlder, like he's from our world, and he got isekai to that world too. Along like, in doing so, he ended up losing someone he was close to, or got separated. That's a better word, and he wants to bring that person to this world. I think that's what's happening. That's just kind of like what came to mind. Okay, I had to talk about that because I would forget it. Okay, so as it looks like we have everyone kind of split off, and now we only have Ranga, Shion, Rimuru, Shauna, Veldora, Ramirez, Trainee and Trainee Sister, and the Golem. I'm not sure. I forget the Golem's name. So we have all these people. Like I said earlier, I don't like that, like, Diablo and Benimaru, like, they are probably in the top 5 of, like, strongest people in Tempest, so like I'm kind of worried. And now both Rimuru and Shion are gonna be leaving too, and Veldora is gonna be on speed dial. So like if all the strongest people end up leaving, that kind of scares me a little bit. But like we kind of already did that, you know, like we already had a whole invasion of Tempest, like we already had that. So like I'm not too worried, but like you can't trust Clayman. Clayman's always doing something. So it looks like Clayman is falling for the whole story that Veldora was resurrected by the blood because of the Falmouth people, whatever. So I think that's interesting that he's falling for it. Like he's had this whole like thing like, am I being controlled by someone? Or like I have total control over my limb, nothing can go wrong. I'm mastermind plan, schemer, mwahaha. But I feel like I think it's just kind of interesting that like he's being kind of low-key played by Rimuru, you know? Yeah, like I totally forgot that Rimuru and like the Dwargon and the Thalion guy had all like kind of made like a plan to go with, and that was what they were telling like the merchants out to say and stuff. I think that's kind of interesting. I totally forgot about that. So anyways, moving on. So we have Malim. So Malim is now in total control by Clayman, and Frey, for some reason, just follows everything that Clayman does. Like, it doesn't look like she's under control. I doubt that she is. But I wonder why. Why is she doing this? Like, maybe she owes a favor to Clayman. I think she alluded to something like that earlier, but I'm not sure. But I really liked this scene where she puts the necklace on, and she instantly gets marionetted or whatever. And then the claw things that Rimuru gave her, which I don't remember him giving her. I don't remember that, honestly. But anyway, I like how like that dropping off and then Clayman getting control. I kind of really like that like symbolism. I don't know if it's right to call it that, but that's really cool. Also, yeah, it's just really cool to see Clayman like this. I don't know, because like I said earlier, like Frey and Clayman, like they're demon lords. We know that, but like they're just always kind of there, you know? And I really like this episode in particular because we're getting a lot of content for all the demon lords and just in general. Because like Clayman, like yeah, he's always been in the background scheming and doing Dio stuff, but he just drinks wine all day in his room in the dark. And then also like Frey, like we know about Frey, like, but she's only appeared like 2 or 3 times, and we never even got like any speaking lines from her, I don't even think. And so it's nice to see her personality too. I'm really enjoying that. And so now we have, I already brought his name, Leon. There we go. We have Leon and Guy, and I really like Guy. Actually, I don't know why. I just really do. I mean, there's reasons, but like he seems really cool, and just in general, like it seems like he, along with Malim, are like 2 of the oldest and most powerful demon lords. And it seems like he has a special connection with Malim, and that's why he's so like, why is Malim acting so weird? And I'm curious to see where that goes in the Wall Bridges. Yeah. Because I wonder how the Wall Bridges is the Wall Bridges going to go? Because if all the demon lords are going to be there, Malim is going to be there. She's going to have the necklace and the glowing purple eyes, like the whole marionette thing. I would think some of them would be like, that's kind of sketchy. I don't know if that's like just a visual touch for us or like it's actually in world, but I mean that is a cue. So I'd be surprised if they don't pick up on that. But I told you I'm not into that. Like. SLDDO, I know you're watching this, like... Anyway, so we had these 2 maids, like Rum and Ram vibes, totally. Guy and Leon here, but there's also someone else in this episode too that was talking about it. I think it was Frey? I'm not sure, but they referred to Clayman as like an upstart, kinda. So like he's like a recently... He's a recent demon lord. I would say maybe even the most recent demon lord after Rimuru. Maybe I wouldn't be surprised. And so that's kind of why all of them kind of have this taste for Clayman. They all just kind of view him as an upstart. Meanwhile, Guy has literally been like one of the first demon lords. I think it's interesting. And they're also talking about Rimuru, and just like they're like the two of them are just trying to like figure out what's happening, which I think is really interesting. I think anyone Ramirez takes an interest in has the potential to be entertaining. And so like Guy, like he's not really that concerned about like anything. Like he's not concerned at all. I think Leon is more, but Guy is just kind of like, the wall bridge is gonna be fun. Which I think is kind of like a cool part of his character. And then so this girl pops up. I forgot you were here. The White Ice Dragon Velzard, Empress of Ice. And so she is Veldora's older or little sister. Oh yeah, my younger brother. Okay, so she's Veldora's older sister, and that's really interesting. Like I don't know why, it just is. It's really cool. Like I know I always am really against this, especially with like isekai, just like keep introducing more and more characters. I know it's like a general isekai thing, but like I don't like it in general, but I do like all these characters that are being introduced. I really like them, and I think they can be really interesting for the story, and also like just like so much. I think they can just add so much, and I'm really excited for that. And so like they're talking about Veldora, and like I do think Veldora might have like I would not be surprised if Veldora's power level dropped after being like alone in that area for so long. But at the same time, he did get a boost from Rimuru, like the gift or whatever. But he did also like lower his aura or whatever. And so I think that's why he's not being detected. I just really want the wall bridges to happen. I just really do, because I think it's like when the wall bridges happens, my discussions are long enough as they are already. Like I'm talking like 20-minute discussions I'm expecting. So like be prepared for that. I don't know if it'll be that bad, but I'm just really excited for the wall bridges, because like we have so many big characters all in one room, I assume. And it's just gonna be like really interesting to piece everything together. And also just Rimuru having to interact with all of them will just be really interesting. I'm too lazy to do the counting right now, but I don't know how many of the Demon Lords we've met yet. I think there might still be some that we haven't met yet, but I'm really excited. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys next time. The next reaction, I'm sorry this was out late. I'm recording this Wednesday, or I'm recording this Thursday night actually. This was meant to be up Wednesday, but I'm sorry, yeah. I guess I'll see you guys next time, and bye.